Hello, YouTube, my unicorn tribe members and new watchers. It's Ursula from Uniquely Earthy. And according to my phone and the calendar, today is January 20th. And that means I am 6 days away from my myomectomy surgery. Woo, 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 woo. We about to be fibroid free up in here. So today's topic is I will be going over what's in my travel bag for the hospital. Stay tuned and help me pack. See you in a moment. Alrighty, welcome back. So this is my guest room, and I currently have all my stuff that I'm using to pack for the hospital and also for my recovery during the 4 to 6 weeks that I'll be home recovering from my myomectomy procedure. I have those items laid out here in the guest bed. So we will go over it in a moment and we'll pack my hospital bag. So let's start with my hospital bag. I'm bringing my small travel bag. It's a nice little purple bag with wheels on it. All right, and I got this from Ross about 2 years ago. Love it. It's been to a lot of places. Okay, so I have a list of items that from various YouTube videos and also some fellow friends who have had myomectomy surgeries and other procedures in the past. They gave me a short list of things that I should bring, and I thought I would share it because I'm definitely going to be packing it now. Okay, so the first thing is that you should bring your photo ID and your FSA card if you have flexible spending account, because they will be giving you prescriptions at the hospital to fill, and while you're in surgery or in recovery, you can give those items to a family member or friend or loved one, husband, spouse, so that they can fill your prescriptions while you're in the hospital. Now for me, I'm having open myomectomy. I'll be having my surgery on Wednesday, January 26th. And my doctor told me that I will definitely be in the hospital for at least one night, possibly maybe two. So this is why I'm packing an overnight bag. Also, it was recommended to bring a phone charger. And as I'm going through this list, I'm going to go ahead and pull the items that I have out and put it in the bag and show it to you. So as I mentioned, items number 1 and 2 were to make sure you bring your photo ID. And if you have an FSA card that you're going to use to pay for your prescriptions, you pack that as well. Second thing they recommend is a phone charger. And I do have that. While you're in the hospital, you want to stay in contact with loved ones. You want to check Facebook, check Instagram, read the news. You want to make sure you keep your phone charged. So, and also got an extension. So USB this has a 6-foot length charger and a connection. So that's going into my hospital bag. I got this from Walmart for about 14 bucks. Highly recommend. Must. Okay. Item number 2 is a robe. Now they will be giving you, a hospital gown when you have your surgery, but as we know, the hospital gowns tie in the back, and after your surgery, they're going to have you up and about to be walking and trying to let the gas out, the gas pains that from this procedure and all that. So it was highly recommended and suggested from other videos that I saw and from my own personal experience. As I mentioned in my previous videos, this will be my third myomectomy surgery. So it's been a while. I had my last myomectomy procedure in 2011. That was laparoscopic, but so it's just like doing it all over again. It feels like brand new. It's been a while. So I did pack a robe. One thing I highly suggest, and what I did to save money, is I went to Goodwill. Go to your local Goodwill or thrift stores and get some items. Get your items for your hospital bag for an inexpensive price. I found this wonderful robe, this wonderful great robe, and it was $2. Has a zipper in the front. Zipper in the front. I can, with arms, I can walk around and be free. $2 at my local Goodwill. Came home, washed it, put in some fabric softener. It's ready to go. So I highly recommend pack a robe for your overnight stay, for your hospital stay. Second thing I have is, and I brought all these robes I got from Goodwill. As I mentioned, my local Goodwill. These were all, the robes were, $5 a piece. And the pajama sets I got were $2 each. So I got one robe that I'm taking to the hospital. Another robe that I will be having around the house as I recover. So nice little cute robe. This was $5. And I have some cute little hearts and easy, nice, lightweight silk, because you don't want anything that's going to be touching your surgery scars around your stomach or abdomen the first couple of weeks after your procedure. I also got this nice shirt dress to wear around the house. I may wear this when I get discharged from the hospital. As I mentioned, you don't want anything that's going to be touching your stomach or your surgery scars where you're being discharged from the hospital, on the ride home. I also got some nice night shirts to wear. There we go. As well as some nice silky long soft cotton, soft pajamas, bottoms. And I'll probably wear this going into like week 2 or 3 of my recovery. I know my doctor told me I'll be out for 4 weeks, maybe between 4 to 6 weeks for my recovery from my myomectomy procedure. So I want to, I got these pajamas. I love thrift store shopping and finding good deals. And here where I live in Florida, this is great discount deal store. They get returns from Amazon and Target. And I got these beautiful soft pajamas that were Target returns, brand new, never been used. Items that were overstocked, at Target or Amazon. I got these for $2 a piece. I'll be using that during my recovery. And also I got a nice little shirt to go with the pajama bottoms. Now in the hospital, they will be giving you hospital socks. Similar like these that have little pads on the bottom so you don't slip. I love these. I make sure I keep them. I bring them home, wash them, and use them around the house. Especially because I'll need to be up and walking and inside my house during the first couple of weeks to recover. And it's also suggested that you bring some nice like rubber shoes to the hospital. So put that in your hospital bag so that in case something gets wet or you have to walk to the bathroom or walk the hallways, you don't have to worry about your hospital socks getting wet or, grossed out. You can slip your feet into some shoes and also will give you some stability and stable footing. Okay. So some other items that I got a new face mask. We know we are in a pandemic and we want to make sure that we fight this Omicron, also Omarion. That's many people are saying, but COVID. We want to make sure we have our face mask on. And so I did buy 2 new face masks. I got these two beautiful, nice little designs for $1 tonight from my favorite clearance center. Also, I found, and you'll get one of these in the hospital, but I found this for $1 at my clearance center. This is a respirator where they have you breathe into to try to make sure your lungs are clear after surgery. Usually you will get one of these at the hospital, but I found this for $1 at my clearance center, and it's a great thing to have at home because I don't remember in the past when I had my myomectomy if they allowed you to take one of these home. And this is very useful, and they want you to breathe, and it helps you to keep your passageways cleared out and make sure you don't have fluid buildup. So I was very happy to find this and get this for $1. Okay. Next thing I got is I got this Frida Mom upside down Perry bottom. You know, the first couple days or maybe a week leading up to after my surgery, my myomectomy, I may have issues because I'm going to have scars, and depending on my abdominal soreness, I might not be able to clean down there. So this is nice to have an inverted bottle where I can spray and, you know, keep myself fresh and relieved too as well. So I found this at my clearance center. This is highly recommended. A lot of people use this for when they have vaginal births or cesareans, but you can also use this for your myomectomy because a myomectomy procedure is pretty much just like having a cesarean, except we don't have a baby afterwards. We got rid of our fibroid baby, the tumor. Okay. Also, what's recommended is that you have stool softeners, because you will not be able to leave the hospital until you have a bowel movement. And so I got on Amazon, I got these great stool softeners. And I also got some gas pills to help. Sorry, this is the stool softener, the Colace. And these two are the gas pills, so which are really recommended because you will be having gas pains after your myomectomy procedure, because they will need to fill your uterus and your abdomen with gas when they're doing the procedure so they can see your fibroids. Next thing that I got is great deal from my local clearance center, but you can find these at Walmart, CVS, any drugstore. Are these disposable underwears. So as we mentioned, after the procedure, you don't want anything tight. You don't want to wear your tight panties, or you want to wear disposable underwear if possible. And they may give you some in the hospital. I know they give you some pads, but pads can move, they can shift, they could be uncomfortable. It's so nice to be able to have these undergarments, disposable undergarments. And I'll show you what they look like. So here you go. Oops. So disposable undergarments like this, you can just slip on. It already has a pad. It's like underwear you can use and just toss away when you're done. Okay, once we come out of recovery from the surgery and we're in our rooms, I did bring my prayer journal. I want to have some devotional time before I go into surgery and afterwards because, hey, yeah, as you know, I'm a Christian, and I am a strong believer in the power of prayer, and I will be praying before, during, and after surgery, and also to just build my spirit up and to stay faith-filled. So I got this wonderful journal from a Secret Santa in an IVF group that I'm in on Facebook. It's called the Prayer Journal for Women, 52-week scripture, devotional, and guided prayer journal. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I will be using this starting next week when I have my myomectomy and during my recovery. So this is going in my hospital bag so that I can work on it and keep my spirits lifted while I'm in the hospital. Okay, a couple more things. when you're coming home from the hospital, once you're discharged, I'm not going to pack too much because, you know, the hospital will give you a lot of things. I wouldn't worry about bringing your toiletries. They will give you toothbrush, they'll give you soap, they'll give you lotion, towels, as I mentioned, socks, you know, they will give you those things. I will bring a hairbrush. I am going to wash my hair next week and kind of maybe pin it down or do a nice little updo style. But you know, they will be putting your hair in the bonnet, so you don't want anything that's too thick. I'm not going to do like crochet braids or anything. So from when you get discharged, what's highly recommended is that you bring a small pillow so that you can use it on the car ride home to cover your abdomen. And I also found at my favorite clearance center a donut, which is great. So on the ride, you can be cushioned. So let me step back some so you can see. So this is the donut that I got. And you can put this on your chair when you get home to rest, but also when you go home from the hospital in the car, you can put this down and sit on it. And then on the drive home, you have a small pillow. This is very important so that for any bumps or, you know, covering your scars, you can brace yourself because your abdominal muscles will feel weak because you've been cut. You want to have a pillow. It's very important. Main item you want to put in your hospital bag is a small pillow. So when you get discharged on your way home, you can brace yourself. If you need to cough or laugh, you can also, you know, brace yourself as well. So I was very happy to find these items. I highly recommend that you bring a small pillow for your stomach. And if you can find one, get you a donut. This will be great for you when you get in the car, help you be elevated some, and also you can use at home during your recovery. Now you will get one of these in the hospital. This is a binder that you can use as a support garment. You can use it around your abdomen. I'm going to demonstrate and put it on. So after you have your surgery, you can put this around your stomach, your abdomen, scars. And this is also great to kind of hold you in because, as I mentioned, after you have your procedure, your abdominal muscles will be weak. It'll take quite a while, sometimes several months, for your stomach muscles to strengthen, reconnect, and during that time you'll be feeling weak. And it's nice to have the compression garment. Not only does it protect your stomach, but it also gives you support. Let me step back some. Support in your back as well. So this is one that I've had for years from my last myomectomy that I keep and use during the house. And I also got one using my FSA money, Amazon. This one, as I mentioned in my last video, the past couple of months, there's been times where I've been having radiating pain on varicose veins and on my sciatic nerve because unfortunately my fibroids on my left side and it's sitting on my bladder and also on my nerve. So I got this great compression garment, and I'll be wearing this probably later on during my recovery, maybe going into weeks 3, 4 and afterwards. But it's a compression garment similar to like this one that I found tonight at my clearance center, where it goes around your waist. So I'll demonstrate here. You can put it around your waist, and also these little bottom parts go around your thigh. So around, and it gives you support where that sciatic pain is radiating. So to relieve some of that pressure off the nerve. So I was so happy to find this. I got this for $1 tonight. I've been shopping at my local clearance center. But you can also find one on Amazon. The brand is called Bodymate. Let's see. And this you can actually use your FSA money. And it costs around, I want to say maybe $20 for it. And you should get this white compression garment from the hospital after your surgery. They've already billed your insurance, so make sure you take it home and use it.